Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. When you thought YouTube couldn't be any dumber, when you thought YouTube couldn't get any worse, we have Fream here, who is a big VTuber. Well, in my opinion, big. 89.1k followers on Twitter just itself. She has run into a big snafu with YouTube. What is this? Bro, you can't make this up. I am the one that owns that trademark, YouTube. You bonked my whole ass account, my YouTube Premium. How am I supposed to watch Markiplier now? Hi, Freem. We'd like to inform you that we've received a trademark complaint regarding your YouTube account. After review, the following content has been removed from YouTube. The whole channel, Freem. Going forward, you won't be able to access, possess, or create any other YouTube channels. And then, of course, I have it here. A lot of people responding. YouTube won't do anything unless you take drastic measures, which is what the tweet is for. How dare they take Markiplier from you? That's insane. That's crazy. Things like that. And I had no idea what was going on. And I said, I'm so happy YouTube doesn't work on weekends. So they're not going to get their channel back anytime soon, it seems like. So, we have Roger Quiles, which I believe is part of the legal team of Freem. At least someone that she took because I guess someone was copying her. Someone was making sure that Freem was at least, the trademark was protected, which is this Roger person. Looks like the lawyer. Says, we submitted the trademark infringement notice on behalf of Freem, the registered trademark holder, regarding another channel. Please review immediately. So they incorrectly struck Freem's original channel when Freem was just trying to take copycats away. They ended up affecting the actual Freem channel, which was dumb. It says, my goat. And it says right here, goat, of course. Holy S, YouTube is incompetent. Time to send YouTube to court. I mean, if they're doing this type of stuff, then yeah, you can legally sue. Here's the issue with that. Let me just put it out there. Yes, they can sue. And most likely, Freem could probably win damages. But how many years would it take? How many thousands of dollars would it take? Maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars would it take to put a large company like YouTube in, the chopping block like that? They have billions to spend, and it would be tax write-off. It would be a tax write-off whatever they lose. So you would be doing, you would be actually putting precedent in there, but it costs, like I said, hundreds of thousands of dollars most likely to fight against a big company like this, and they can extend it and extend it and extend it for years. The system is made to protect, it is going to sound weird, but protect elites, protect the rich, etc., because they can just outspend you. They can absolutely outspend you. If you have, a very deep pockets, like millions of dollars, yes, you can spend them back and then eventually find a way to get that back. But in the end, most big companies like this will outspend you. And that sucks, but that is the way the system works, at least in the US. And a lot of industrialized nations, it really does suck. But I really do hope that at the very least she gets this back whenever YouTube figures out what the heck, and gets their fingers out of their butts. They can figure it out and hopefully get it fixed. I do hope she gets her channel back soon. Well, today we have a interesting thing. A new VTuber group for chubby VTubers is coming together. It is a Japanese VTuber group, and these are established VTubers in the sense that they already have their community. It's basically a group of people coming together, as a VTuber group kind of shows, coming together of similar styles, similar backgrounds, similar likes, dislikes, etc., trying to make something out of the world that they are living in. And let us take a look at what we got so far. Let me first show you the things that they have here, the actual video that they have here, and then we're going to go with it. I know of 3 of them because one of them has very difficult typeface, and I wasn't able to find them. I had to search for each and every one of them because these people didn't have them here. So I had to search for every single one of them. I was able to find 3 out of the 4. So I'm sorry for not finding the other one. If you guys can find them, let me know, of course, in the comments down below. But let's see. We have Agonomai. This one was the one that I'm like, what the hell is this? What the heck is this? That's the other one. Then you have Hanayama Daisy. And finally, you have this one here. And of course, they continue on with it. Of course, that's the focus. And yeah, that's what they're gonna be doing on 9/14. So let's take a look at the ones that we were able to get. Like I said, this is the one that I'm like, huh? What the heck? But other than that, we have the VTubers here, which is Agonomai, Everything was posted originally on hers. This is her look here. She is chubby, as you can tell, of course. Then we have, this is her channel, like I said. She's been around for a couple of years now. 7.8k subscribers. And you have here, Deji Konoaka, which is a little bit chubs there as well. You can see them here. It is not as chubby as the other one, but still chubby overall. I can't really show the second one. I can show the first one, but I can't show the second one. So yeah, she does have a bit of a tummy, so that's good. That's cool. And she does also have 1.17k subscribers of at least 8 months ago. Next of the other people that I was able to find was this one, Kirara Karubi, who has 1.45k subscribers, was able to kind of, that is her Twitter, at Kirara Karubi. This is the stuff that she's been doing. She's been around for at least a year doing her things, and this is her, of course, design that she's using. And like I said, the other one, which has a weird typeface that I was not able to find, I hope that you guys are able to find as well. If you can, then of course, let me know, and I will add them to, at the very least, the description in some way. This is an interesting idea. Of course, people have mentioned to me that this individual here, and others, had been brigaded and, well, had a hate train against them because of their size, the size that they chose as VTubers, etc., etc. And this one is, I guess, would be more a BBW type woman instead of chubby. This one over here, the second one is more of a chubby one, and this one over, and over here is also a bit chubby, just based on the look that they showed in the video down below. Most of the other ones are chubby. The first one would be more like a BBW, is my guess. But yeah, they're chubby in one way, shape, or form. And of course, give them support where you can. And this is Salvi in the editing room, here to let you know that I was able to find, thanks to my community, was able to find who it was. Ichan no Genki is the member that is going to be the one that had a weird look to it. Ichan, the typesetting always messes me up, but here we go. They have their stuff on YouTube. They haven't been as active on YouTube as they have on Twitch. They have streamed 6 days ago, as of 6 days ago. This is their look, as you can see, 6 days ago. And of course, they are getting some good views. They have 837. They've been getting a lot of good views thanks to, I'm pretty sure, the Japanese audience watches them, etc. They've been not as active as other people have been, but I think because of the fact that they're getting this new version of everything, that they are active. And also you have this here, play games, paint, and live. And this time I'm starting to pick up the note for the time being because of my self-expression desire. So they have self-expression here, some of the stuff that they have here on the things that they're doing, little notes that they have here and there. And it's always good to see this because, it gets you to know them a little bit more. So that's the full rundown of everyone around there. Now we have Delulu Deliria in the news because she has, well, I mean, it's not huge news. It's not anything like, oh my god, what has she done now? Nah, she just deleted everything, or at least removed the content, either unlisted it or privated it or whatever. The content that she had before, the black screen stream that she had herself, where she let everything out about Nidisanji, that ended up getting her PL, which was Twisty, removed from Nidisanji. And she, of course, changed her channel into ASMR. So this is her channel now. Her live streams are only these here. So she's removed every single live stream she had before that because she is rebranding. That is perfectly fine. Some people could be like, oh, you're trying to hide something. No. Everything that needed to be said was said. Of course, she doesn't like my channel. She doesn't like any channel who is a news tuber, drama tuber, whatever you want to call us. She doesn't like us, but I don't care. The point is, we have to be fair to the people out there. She did cause a big stink because of, the leak of her bad language and her very bad remarks that are unexcusable, but she did try to fix that with the apology and moving forward. She's making sure not to be that type of thing. So she's been changing this one specifically to ASMR. It used to be here, the schedules, etc., and the videos. This used to be the archive of the videos. If you go into the live area, it used to have all that kind of stuff. And here you go. It used to have, at the very least, Plants vs. Zombies, Ficarto, these type of things here, 3DIO. All these things were still there. All of it. And of course, someone already took a look at the Ghost Archive part of it and also archived her apology and her truth. So people will do that. The internet will do that. If she wants to move on, I have nothing against that. Go on, move on, make it a positive thing in the future. Of course, for posterity's sake, people will save it. Do not get angry at the people who do. You put it out there, it was public, and they're going to save it while it was public because they still want it to be seen. I hope not. I hope that it's not for any negative reasons, but you can never really tell with the internet. So right here, what we just do have, like as mentioned, is the fact that she is doing this, and the fact that people will still take it as her hiding stuff, but no, it's just her rebrand. Hololive Gamers runs an event called Gamers Fest Abima, or whatever it ends up being in Japanese. It says, hugely popular event by Hololive Gamers, Super Gamers 2, set to take place on July 5th and 6th. It did actually happen. Let's take a look here. This one says here, as of today, Ultra Game Fest 2, Day 1, Ultra Game Fest 2, Day 2. All performances have concluded. Thank you so much for attending and watching. Please share your favorite moments with us. And this was on July 6th. Now remember, if you remember, this was something that we did not know if Mio was going to be a part of. Because Mio did have some health-related stuff with her voice. She didn't want to strain or stress her voice. We didn't know if she was going to be able to be there, but as you can see, Mio was able to make a performance, was able to make a appearance. Here as well, you can see other VTubers in Hololive. From left to right, you see Fubuki, Mio, Okayu, Korone, then you see Subaru, Miko, and the Fuamoko twins. From left to right, of course. Everyone was there, extremely happy about it. They were, having fun. Here you can see them perform a little bit. Just the gamers, as Holo Gamers together. Of course, I'm not going to have the actual sound out there because, that will get me copyright struck. Because usually they do, even if it's their own song. Oh, wow, look at that. They're all excited, they're all happy. But even if it's their own song, which it looks like it is, they, a lot of times, do have it copyright in some way, shape, or form. Either the actual gamers themselves, the actual Hololive will do it, or Nextone or Next One or whatever it is will copyright strike me in one way, shape, or form. So of course they're also happy that they were part of Saitama Arena. And Super Gamers 2 Day 2 was held. Tons of Day 2 exclusive events. Let's enjoy the second day. And of course we have the Saitama Arena here. A lot of people being extremely happy, extremely excited about this. It is a showing of how big Hololive has gotten, and a showing of how much they've been able to support their talents and being able to support what's going on in each of their lives. Hololive Gamers, for those who don't know, is a generation created before. It's like an unofficial, official generation. It was originally just supposed to be meant as, the one, because before it was supposed to be idol groups type of thing. That was the one that was specifically going towards gaming. Now Hololive pretty much is gaming with idol culture mixed in. But that was supposed to be just gaming. And as you know, now it didn't just become just gaming. It evolved into idol culture type stuff too. So that is a little bit of the history if you didn't know about it. But I'm very glad that they had this big success. In a little bit of fun news we have here, we have the Peak, which has gotten very, very popular for the people who can do collabs. It is, I believe, up to a 4-person thing where you're basically trying to help each other climb a mountain. There are various different things getting in your way. People, obstacles, the mountain itself. I think some of them are volcanoes as well. All these different things. It's basically climbing up a mountain and getting through all these different obstacles as a group. This has become a very popular genre, not the climbing one, but the collaborative games in the last year, I would say. It's become extremely popular. It's 4-person collaborative games have become very popular. And right now, it is going to be, of course, Ollie, Liz, and you have the Holostars boys, which are going to be here, Machina X Leon, and Gerard T. Rexford. So, of course, Ollie is going to have no specific stream herself. I'm not sure if it's a computer issue or they just don't want to stream, whichever one it is, doesn't really matter. The point is, here you have all of theirs. Machina X Leon is right there. You have Gerard T. Rexford right there. And you have, of course, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame right there with, of course, Ollie on each and every one of them. This is great in general because ID and EN from Hololive are the ones that seem to be more okay with interacting with the guys. A lot of the girls, because of the fact that, you know, they do get a lot of hate for whatever reason. They got a lot of hate. It is because of the unicorns, the people who are like, no men on my stream type of thing, that they cannot show up with any men out there. It does suck. I mean, also, I'm just going to be very honest with you. There are some girls who do not want to stream with men, and that is perfectly fine. Just not their thing. They feel more comfortable streaming with women, whatever, because they can joke around however they want. That is perfectly fine. I just don't like it when it is because they're afraid of their fan base. That is where I have an issue. If they themselves don't ever want to collab with men, and they themselves don't ever, for whatever personal reasons, don't want to, that is their choice. But if it is the audience, because they're scared of what the audience is going to say, they're scared of what because, you know, they build parasocial relationships, etc., that their unicorns are going to say, their whales are going to say, that is where I have more of an issue. But that is also something out of my control, and that is something that a lot of times the management decides instead of the talents themselves. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive experience, a positive space for various VTubers, and of course, I will always continue to do this because I do want it to make it a better place. Today, we're talking about Annieiscringe, VTuber and IRL streamer. We have, of course, 2 streamers share a voice and a single brain cell right here. Let's take a look. 2 streamers in one body, and with 1 brain cell. So they do a bit of voice acting from what it sounds like. I'm sorry if I'm mistaken on that part. And here we go with Annieiscringe. They have a ton of covers on their YouTube side. Well, they have at least right here 5 covers that I can see. They are growing their channel slowly but surely. It is great that they're putting all that effort into it. As you can see here, they're putting a lot of effort into everything that they have there. So that's why, one of the reasons why I want to push them forward, because every single VTuber that I have here that I've done in the showcase has been working very hard to make sure that they do something great for each other, for themselves, and to show and enjoy their time with everyone and help everyone enjoy their time with them. So thank you so much, Annieiscringe, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.